All right, Browns squeak away with a win against the Colts. It was very ugly. The defense probably gave up the most yards they have all season. But in the end, they stepped up and it was big. Myles Garrett fucking destroyed the game. It wasn't even fucking close. They couldn't stop Myles Garrett. He on an extra point, blocked extra point. He was over the, believe he was around where the snapper was, and he just leaped over him, jumped over him, blocked the kick. It's insane. Myles Garrett's having his best year of his career for sure. You can't expect the defense to come out and just. They're still one of the best defense, if not the best defense in the league. You can't expect them to come out and hold everybody to under, 150 yards every game. Give credit to the Colts. People are going to say the Colts should have won. They got screwed on calls. It is what it is. Tons of teams deal with this type of stuff during the year. It happens to every team. The Colts just happen to be on that side this week. And it's unfortunate, but it's just how it is. But, oh man, I didn't want to talk about it. Deshaun Watson. He looked terrible. I think he's more hurt than what they're saying. And he kind of just felt the pressure to play based on the fans and everybody wondering what was going on. You could tell his first pass, his little check down. It was like a 5-yard check down over the middle to the back. When he let go of that ball, you could tell he was off balance, that he was favoring that arm so bad. And then the two picks, man, were just so underthrown. And then he got laid out, and I think he kind of just lay there to pretend he was hurt because he was just ashamed and so embarrassed. But I don't know. The Browns have a huge issue at quarterback. Their defense is great. They got a good fucking football team, man. But they have to fucking get a good quarterback at this trade deadline. He doesn't have to be great. He can be one of the solid backups in the league. Just somebody who's going to, make the throws when they're needed. Isn't asked to do too much. Doesn't turn the ball over. Like I said, man, Jacoby Brissett. Even though, his price just went up because Sam Howell had a fucking terrible fucking game this last week. So his cost just went up. I've said it again. I've said it numerous times and people are going to laugh at me, and I'll say it again. Davis Mills can win you football games if he has a good support system. Davis Mills was a decent quarterback when he started for the Texans for a few years, and the Texans were so fucking bad. I'm talking about fucking top down, the roster, top to bottom, they were just terrible. I'm calling to get Davis Mills. It's at least what's it going to hurt? You're not going to have to give up as much to get him, but that's just me. Hey, a win's a win, even though it does not feel like it. The Browns are 4-2 somehow. I don't know how it's even possible. But the Browns are 4-2, and they say Deshaun's going to start next week. But if the Deshaun situation's rough, man. I would sit him for a few more weeks because it's just going to cause more confusion and chaos. He's not ready to play. It's obvious. He's not ready to play. He definitely hasn't benefited, whether he was that hurt or not, from sitting out the last few weeks because he was just starting to get in a groove from knocking the rust off from missing a year and a half. And I think these lack of reps have hurt him bad, man. But I don't know. If I'm the Browns, I'm just starting P.J. Walker, and I'm just hoping for the best. Hey, honestly, I'd like to see DTR get one more chance with a full week of preparation. They got to see what they got in him. You know what I'm saying? They got to see. But we'll see, man. I don't know. It's stressful with the whole Deshaun thing. But thank goodness our defense, is our defense. And we might be able to get by. The whole AFC North is looking pretty solid. The Steelers just keep finding ways to win. But we'll see, man. Jimmy Haslam, Andrew Berry, Kevin Stefanski. Get on the phone right now and get a fucking quarterback. I know you watch my fucking videos. I know you guys watch them. It's obvious you do. Get on the phone. Get a quarterback now. Let's fucking go.